come up to your fire, you're going to aim at the base of the fire, which would be here. You're going to then squeeze the handle. I'm not going to. You're going to squeeze the handle and you're going to sweep all the way from one end of the fire to the other end of the fire, and you're going to continue going. When the fire goes out, you're going to continue going until this is empty. Because what you're doing with this, you're smothering the fire. You're not taking away the heat, because you need three things for a fire. You need air, you need fuel, and you need heat. All you're doing is taking the air away. You have to make sure that you keep taking the air away until this is all gone. It could put the fire out, it might not. But somebody's already called 911 and the fire department's on their way. Okay, this is a typical problem. Storage. We got to have your storage neat and orderly. There's a lot of good reasons for that. You can find things easier and so on and so on. But a nice, neat, orderly storage room makes it easier for everybody to get in and out. It's not permitted in electrical, mechanical rooms, anywhere that there's a heat source, like your water heater if it's or gas. Not permitted in exit ways for obvious reasons. Okay? Not within 24 inches of the ceiling. We as humans, we will store everywhere we can. Like you've seen in the stairways, in storage rooms, we'll stack it right to the ceiling. Okay? This one is below 24, even though that flap's open. This one here is not. It's human nature. Just making you aware of things. Site accessibility. We have to be able to get to the building. We being the police and fire departments. When you have an emergency, you want us there quickly, correct? So, with that, we have to be able to get there quickly, and you have to, as part of your walking through the building, check outside and make sure that it's clear, unobstructed. Notice anything? No parking, fire lane. Guess who that is? That's the media. The mayor's unhappy, but he shouldn't have parked next to a hydrant. You get in the picture? These things happen. We have to be aware and make sure that they don't happen. When you have a large crowd forming outside, that's why you need to funnel them down the sidewalk. Because even though you got a nice crowd coming in and the flow is going good, somebody has a heart attack inside there. If it's set up like this, how easy do you think it's going to be to get a gurney in there? It's not. Okay, interior layout and setup. It's important that you keep aware of aisleways. I have to step things up a little bit. I'm running out of time, sorry. I've got a lot of stuff to cover. You have to secure your chairs when there's more than 7 in a row. That means they tie together. That way if there's a panic, they don't go tripping over them and falling over. They move as a group. This is good, but they're not tied together yet. These were just a setup and they were showing us what they wanted to do. This is real good, paying attention to the aisleways. When this person's sitting here, they're still going to be 18 inches behind him so that someone can pass. Same with these bar stools. This will be the aisleway. This is the Coconut Grove fire that was twice to 3 times its capacity. Do you notice how close these two are? You think the person sitting there, when they get up to go to the bathroom, is going to bump into the person behind them? You know they are. Interior finish, I told you, these are the classifications and ratings. You need clarification, talk to us. Curtains and draperies and other things have to be flame resistant. You can't have plastic in there. Does this look familiar to anybody? Do you realize there's sprinklers above this? I don't think it's going to work too well. Vegetation, keep it live. If it's live, that means you put water on it. If it's not live, it has to be flame resistant. Furnishings and decorations of highly explosive or combustible nature, duh, can't go in there. This is a Christmas tree fire. Any guess on how long it takes for a live Christmas tree to take the whole room out? Starts with a little flame. Actual, real time. At this point, the ceiling temperature is 1100 degrees. You'll notice down here, you're going to see some smoldering starting. That means it's beyond 600 degrees. We're about to approach the point of flash over, where everything in the room catches fire. There we go. You think you can survive that? Okay. You can't have any kind of decorations that are going to block any kind of exit or hide any fire protection stuff, hand poles, exit signs, exit sign. That's a door. Open flame use, you can use it with approval. There's a list of them. I'm hurrying through this. You can use this candle. You can't use these candles unless they're in something like this. And you can't do this without approval. These are both live shots from Grand Rapids, by the way. Thank you. It must be approved for use. Propane is not permitted. I know when you do some cooking shows, you use some of these products. Those can be approved with prior approval. Okay, you have to manage your occupant load. We have posted signs. You can do head counting in on out on both. You have to find methods of identifying the occupants. We do allow some festival seating in some venues, not in many. This is what your capacity sign looks like. This is an operational permit. This operational permit you'll be issued for your open flames or other things that you do, such as having an assembly. You should have one. Just call our office or visit the website. Pre-event planning. These are all the things that you're going to have to plan for. This is only page 1. This is page 2. You notice I got a hazmat part, unruly crowd, bomb threats, and all that. You have to think outside the box. It's not just walk into place and saying, yeah, my exits are clear and the signs are working. I have to think, what if someone's going to play something stupid and set off a bomb? Or there's a bomb down the street. Or we get a crowd in here after the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert and they're all just wound. Security's nice, they'll wrestle them to the floor, but the rest of the people that are trying to panic and get out of the building, you got to think about that. This is the last page of what you need to take care of. And this is an important one that I've heard a lot of people don't think about. Handicapped people, disabled people. They come in, they want to have a good time just like everybody else, but you've got to take special consideration and special awareness that they're there to help them get out in an emergency. This is how you handle it. You investigate the situation, you collect data. What kind of show is it going to be, or what kind of show is going on at the Van Andel and that's going to be coming to our venue. You analyze it, collect it, you plan it, you do meetings with all of your staff. You are the supervisor role. You are always walking through. All assemblies need an emergency plan. You contact Joe Durham, he will help you with that. There is stuff on the website that can help you to get to that point. All employees shall be trained in fire prevention, evacuation, and life safety stuff. That's that fire extinguisher training I just breezed through. Special use events, pyrotechnics, exhibit halls, amusement, air supported. These are all oddities, but they do occur. Pyrotechnic and open flames, we do have permits for them. There have been some pyrotechnics that have been in local venues. Matter of fact, tonight, anybody going to the AC/DC concert? I'll be there all night. Just making sure that their flames go well. Okay, this is, I don't know how well you can see it, but she's actually grinding on the steel plate. It's kind of weird. Spark emitting. It don't seem like a fire hazard, but sparks do cause fire. Obviously, work in Rhode Island that way. Okay, this is all about exhibit halls. Smoking is prohibited. Special amusement buildings, that'd be haunted houses, fun houses, and carnivals. Those will be coming up. If you want to do one, they can be done, but there are a lot of requirements.